Hello, my name is Connor Makee, and today we're talking about something that's absolutely crucial in web handling and roll-to-roll or roll-to-sheet manufacturing, and that is web tension control. Now, anytime you're moving a flexible material through a process, be it printing, coating, laminating, slitting, keeping the right amount of tension as the material travels over rollers is what makes the difference between smooth, consistent product or costly problems and waste. So what is web tension? Simply put, web tension is the force applied to keep the material taut as it moves into and through the process. Imagine pulling on both ends of a sheet of paper. If you pull too hard, it tears. Not enough, and it goes loose and becomes impossible to control. The right amount of tension keeps everything even and smooth, which is critical for processes to maintain consistent results, minimize scrap, and avoid costly downtime. Tension is defined as the torque applied at the center of a roll divided by the roll's radius. On an unwind, as material is pulled into the process, the roll diameter steadily decreases. To maintain constant web tension, the torque applied to that roll must decrease as well. Winding works in the opposite direction. As the material exits the process and builds onto the core, the roll diameter increases, and maintaining constant tension requires the applied torque to increase. So the goal of web tension is to determine a set point tension that works for a given material and process, and maintain the actual tension as close as possible to that tension set point. What you're seeing here is what can happen when tension isn't properly controlled. Wrinkles, registration errors, sheet length variation, coating inconsistencies, curl during lamination, roll defects, and of course the dreaded web break. All of these can be costly consequences of poor tension control. There are several ways to manage web tension, and I'll dive deeper into each method in future videos. No matter the method, tension is controlled in one of two ways: manual and automatic control. This first graph shows what happens when torque isn't adjusted. As the roll diameter decreases while torque remains constant, web tension rises exponentially, leading to instability in the process. Manual control is exactly what it sounds like. An operator watches the web and makes tension adjustments by hand using a regulator. That means constant monitoring throughout the run, often pulling attention away from other critical tasks. And as this graph shows, even with the best operators, manual adjustments introduce spikes and drops in tension, increasing the likelihood of defects, inconsistency, and scrap. Automatic control starts with a set point entered by the operator. From there, the controller continually adjusts torque as the unwind roll diameter decreases, maintaining smooth, consistent tension from a full roll all the way down to the core. Once that set point is established, the operator is free to focus on other aspects of the process while the system handles tension control automatically. With the right tension control, you can handle even the most delicate materials and create high-quality products every time. So no matter what roll-to-roll or roll-to-sheet process you're engaged in, remember that web tension control isn't just a technical detail, it's the backbone of consistent, repeatable, high-quality production. Here at the Montalvo Corporation, we've been in the web tension control business for over 77 years, delivering high-quality, reliable, performance-driven products combined with industry-leading web tension control knowledge and expertise to make your machines run at maximum efficiency. So if you're looking to reduce waste and increase your productivity and profitability, whether it's individual products, complete tension control systems, or just answering your questions, we are here for you. I hope you enjoyed this video on the basics of web tension control. We'll be releasing more videos in this series, so keep an eye out for those. My name is Connor Makee, and I'll see you in the next one.